Welcome back to Bravo Breaking News. We just got some news that I am completely shook by because the past 2 months have been super tumultuous and drama-filled surrounding this Bravo celebrity couple. But the news that we just got really just makes me second guess everything, and that is that Kim and Kroy are no longer divorcing. That's right, they have called off their divorce after 2 months of crazy back and forth, legal allegations, and so much more. So I am going to get into all the details you need to know around this shocking news, but before I dive in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news. So I don't know about you, but when I opened up my phone and saw this headline on TMZ, I was shook. TMZ reported just a few minutes ago that Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann call off divorce. Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann have pulled off the seemingly impossible, calling off their divorce despite weeks of nastiness between the two. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, Kim filed Friday to dismiss her divorce filing, and sources close to the couple tell us Kroy will also be filing to dismiss his divorce petition. Our sources say the two are really getting along well at the moment and want to figure out how to make things work out, especially for the sake of their 4 young kids. We're told that love was never an issue between the two, and they've got a solid core. So in case you missed it, they were spotted yesterday going to church as a family, Kim and Kroy together. But this isn't the first time that they have been together since the news broke. If you remember, I posted back on Father's Day, Kroy posted a video of him with the kids. They were dirt biking out in some, forest, I assume in Atlanta, and you could hear Kim in the background speaking. So that was a little bit of a red flag, being like, okay, there's all of this drama surrounding them and their divorce, yet they are still spending time together. And yes, I get it. They have a lot of kids together, almost too many to count at this point. So, of course, they're both going to be involved in the kids' lives. However, this divorce seemed extremely cutthroat and tumultuous. So why would they be okay spending time together? That was the question that I had. There were so many accusations between the two during this so-called divorce. Kroy accused Kim of having a serious gambling issue, which did not take anyone by surprise, seeing as on the Don't Be Tardy for the Party road trip last season, she stopped at every casino possible to gamble and take on those slot machines. I mean, there was not a casino in sight that she would drive by without running in and spending thousands of dollars. She also turned it on Kroy, saying that she was scared for her children's lives because of the amount of pot that Kroy smoked. Now, let's talk about this. Weed may not be legal in Georgia or Atlanta, but it is legal in a lot of other places. And I know for a fact that many other parents use this to just cope with the day-to-day. So, Kim, I think that was a stretch. Then, what was possibly the most disturbing news of all was when Kim called 911 on Kroy. TMZ reported that Kim Zolciak called the cops on her estranged husband, Kroy Biermann, earlier this month, and it was all because he allegedly accused Kim's friend of kidnapping their young son. TMZ obtained audio from the 911 call Kim placed on June 16th. In her chat with the dispatcher, she says she's stressed out about her husband flipping out, claiming he accused her friend of trying to kidnap their son.
I just have a situation here where my husband is threatening a kidnapping because my girlfriend took my son on a play date. And now he has harassed not only the mother, but my son is shaking and hysterically crying. And now I'm just going to leave and just go pick him up to prevent this situation. I just don't know what else to do at this point.
Like, this is just getting crazy. It's getting wild. I mean, when you have to call 911 on your own husband, even if you are divorcing, that is a major red flag and probably something that shouldn't happen if you're thinking about getting back together. So this news of them reconciling comes just 2 months after they announced their divorce. And I have to wonder, they said that love isn't an issue. What is the issue? I think that the issue is money. Their spinoff, Don't Be Tardy for the Party, did recently get canceled. And during all of this mess, we did hear that Kim Zolciak was basically begging for her spot back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, Kim has a swimwear line. I think she has a skincare line too. But surely those companies cannot be supporting this family of 8, 9, what is it at this point? And just before the divorce news broke, we found out that they were nearly $1 million in debt or owed $1 million to the IRS in unpaid taxes. So I think this all has to do with money and potentially could even be a publicity stunt. As we know, Scandoval was huge for ratings and huge for Ariana. She has landed brand deal after brand deal and is raking in the cash. So did Kim think that maybe the same would happen for her after this? Obviously not. So after 2 months of crazy headlines and drama, they have decided to get back together. And what they have sparked, though, is news. They've been in the headlines. She's been pretty much center of attention when it comes to, Atlanta housewives in the media. So maybe Bravo is thinking they'll bring them back, they will renew their show once again, or Kim will finally return to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know. This is giving PR stunt the more and more I think about it. And honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. So let me know what you guys think of this news. Do you think the divorce was for real? Do you think it was all for show? What do you think about them getting back together? Will it last? Let me know what you guys think, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more Bravo breaking news.